Grab yourself a seat and keep those hands in the vehicle at all times. You're about to be taken on a ride through the untamed wilds of internet role-playing. Observe them in their natural habitat.
So you head out.
You know that would be funny! I didn't know there'd be consequences!
Enjoy the splendor of their spurgery.
Felix, who is the lion fauna,
And feast your eyes upon the questionable creations of internet randoms.
Actually, I've never DM'd before.
This is the Supernova Safari.
Hi, I'm Blake, and I feel like there's a lot of hecticity in the future of this podcast. I'm joined by Noah.
Huh, where does Link keep all that milk?
Liam.
Man, if Piper fights with pipes and Bullet fights with bullets, I really don't want to ever fight Richard.
And Ben.
Ah, right. Adam and Molly, like molecule.
Oh! Damn! These guys are smart.
And I like to say, I'm schizophrenic. That's how I DM and play multiple characters.
Oh my god, he had 2 jokes. What the fuck? That's not loud.
Well, that wasn't like an intro one. I just found it funny that Rustage opened the session saying that.
Oh, you were just raw opening the episode also like he did as a schizophrenic. I see. It already imitates life. Yeah.
He also started by saying his episodes on Spotify were cut short by 40 minutes. And man, I wish I was watching those episodes.
I like that their solution was don't listen on Spotify, but we'll keep uploading them there.
Yeah, it's like they keep uploading.
To trick Indians to still watch it, who barely understand it in the first place, for like the Indonesian audience. That they inevitably
they got some good people over there.
They do. I like Muna. I'm Rainy.
Jesus.
And you guys don't want to do the HoloLive game. You're cowards.
I don't want HoloLive fans.
Maybe if they ever finish it.
She never will.
Watch it!
What do you
Watch
mean?
it there.
The finale is
Dude, Karen's never finishing
couple
weeks
ago.
She's busy. She's signed to a corporation. A real one.
Let her do her job.
Let her finish.
Dude,
but
this 5% doesn't have room for it, okay?
But I gotta say,
and talk about One Piece.
I was when the episode started, I feel like I was kind of caught off guard.
Why?
By like the attitude he gave Jasper. Not that I'm saying it's like bad that he suddenly switched, but I guess I'm waiting to see like what it like. Why did he look so down and he made such a big attention of that, and then have him suddenly get really jovial?
So he could show how he's jovial.
Because he didn't want to do a last episode.
Yeah.
Because
the point
they were
was
like
he
out of
looks
time. They had like 5 minutes left, and he was like, I can't introduce this new character. He's catatonic till next session.
Yeah.
I guess that's just
It's literally nothing other than that. I think he literally...
He wanted to show how he's reignited by Duros or whatever.
Or he decided to like just hard change the character.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of had a bit of that last time where it sounded like he was getting reinvigorated. I think the idea was he's just sad in prison.
Yeah, I think he's just a hack and wanted to like
wake up.
I guess I was surprised by how quickly he went from being sad to like 150%.
It's like One Piece. It's a cartoon, Blake. So everyone's a Mickey Mouse. No, I'm not being serious. Oh my god, shut up, Ben. Get off my fucking penis. Jesus Christ. Defender of Blake.
I want everyone here to know that Noah and I are beefing, and he wants me off the podcast. So if I'm not here, whatever they say, it doesn't matter. They kicked me off.
That's base. Yeah, I don't know. Jasper's a real fucking weird character. We're just picking up last time where they're talking to Jasper in the cell. And this guy's just like, he's... The joke is he's really energetic and, like, jovial. And he says things, get this, like he's breaking the fourth wall.
That's such a funny fucking
What a
gimmick.
fucking cool character trait.
I love Deadpool.
I
Did anyone do a double take when he did it a second time and go, "Oh no, that's like his joke"? I thought it was a one-time thing, and then he said it twice.
I guess what really fucked me up about the scene is not only did I feel like I was a bit confused by like just how like extreme he was acting, but I felt like all of the players were too.
Well, yeah, none of these guys know how to interact with anything that has a pulse. They need turns for conversations to function properly.
But you know what character does? Adam. I loved him just stumbling, just being like, "Oh man, howdy, Your Majesty."
You don't think Adam being nervous around royalty is an endearing character trait? Because I think it's funny. I think I think it's so random. I think it's so funny.
No. I agree. I think it's funny in the fact that like this is. Yeah, I'm not shedding on it. I mean, it's funny in the fact of like.
I'm so sarcastic.
It's funny
so
in the fact that when you like see Adam and like his attitude, you're like, I do not expect this to be like the direction he goes at some point.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Yeah, but I do want to say, hey Clive, how are you in combat?
A lot.
Well, fairly mediocre. Fucking.
Lane just goes, "No, I'm literally kidding."
I know. I just don't have a sword.
Well, God, that was his fucking like fourth wall break psychotic moment, wasn't it? Where he's like, I miss about as much as Duros. What does that mean from your perspective?
If we get to my castle, I have equipment that has additive effects that would be enhancements upon your weaponry, like magic.
You know, I'm gonna say
he said it like multiple details. Liam,
I think it's pretty,
a joke.
I think it's pretty safe to say, if you're making a character, don't make breaking the fourth wall a gimmick. Or like a thing they do.
Why the fuck not?
I don't think it's very funny. And I think it's kind of distracting.
Well, what if I did it? Wouldn't that be funny?
Liam, replay.
If someone funny did it, was what I was saying.
Liam, replay in your next session, man.
Alright.
We
meet
Pharaoh Eye. She looks at the camera. You tell us what's right. You, Noah.
What if I did it? Why would we fight Feral Eye next session? Like, your joke doesn't make any sense. Go back to the shop.
Jesus Christ.
Because the viewers don't get it!
The viewers...
My joke is, they still don't get those jokes!
Yeah, but they don't get the first 5 minutes of the podcast. I'm sure we'll do another
video talking about the game. That they won't watch.
I was gonna say, they don't get the first 5 minutes of the podcast unless they watch HoloLive.
That's true. Maybe our viewers.
That was only like 1 minute. You're
like
extrapolating.
1 minute. This guy, using anything to tear me down. SMA.
I suppose my argument is now false.
Yeah, I win.
To the guy who says his last name's Rustage, why would you do that?
Why the fuck would you tell me his last name is Rustage?
Why would you
That's
do
the
that
worst thing I've heard all week.
That sucks.
Sorry.
That's fucking RWBY name.
His name is Daniel Rustage.
Liam, don't dox him.
What the?
That other guy doxed him.
I know.
He could be lying. I didn't fact check him.
Like what like ethnicity is Rustage?
British.
It doesn't matter.
I don't like this line of questioning. I hate when Blake goes down the line and we get to the same place every time.
Okay, but really, I just wrote down in the middle of the scene, I'm like, can Jasper just calm down for a second and stop?
No, I like a character that is doing anything it has direction. I prefer it to these fucking mollybooks who just stand around literally lip dick, like, not looking around, not understanding what's happening.
Hey, good Critical Role reference.
Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. I really like when we have a moment of silence for not Steve. He was like a son to Ragnar. I think this joke is particularly funny because it helps undermine Ragnar's serious plotline of looking for his actual missing son. So I'm really glad Briggs took this angle.
He literally probably wrote that down on a fucking sticky note because he says not Steve like 5 fucking times this session.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that needs that.
He talks about him like all the fucking time.
I didn't mean that, Blake. Now that you point it out, it is funny. You guys do say cha-ha-ha also. You guys have a lot in common. Yeah, there you go.
I should have just done that immediately. Fuck.
William also just looting the corpse as this is happening just makes me also undermined by Briggs' joke, because I'm like, damn, Briggs, if you actually thought he was a son, I'd kill William for looting my son's body.
Oh god. But like overall,
this is just a joke.
Yeah,
overall,
hold on. I'm establishing a detail because
sorry.
there's an important thing when he loots the body, which is that he finds the candle. What was not Steve Taco's number? Does anyone remember?
I'm looking it up to see if it's in the if it's like in the episode wiki.
I don't remember it having a number. That's why I was confused when the other one had a number.
No, it's
not
2.
that there was another one.
Yeah, it's 2. He's 2.
Yeah,
they have numbers.
Yeah, it's on the candle.
Don't go there. Spoilers. But yeah, no, it's not. Yeah,
Well, he said it's a candle, but it's not a candle.
It's a necklace. It's made of plastic. It's shaped like a lit candle. So it's like a plastic figure of like a lit candle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a little candle, a wax run down it, a little flame
Well,
on the top.
Liam,
Why is
did you
it plastic? Because it's just like a toy. It's not like a real candle. Liam.
Well,
it's a necklace.
Liam, did you ever have like
I mean, if
15
it's like an important
tickets?
thing, why wouldn't it be like made of metal or something? Why is
Because
it
like
made
a
of
metal
plastic?
candle looks a little weird. What he wanted to say was it's of a weird substance, but his mind went to plastic first.
Yeah.
And admittedly, he just said kind of like plastic and then asked if it existed. It's like, I'm pretty sure the symbolism of it's more important than the durability of it.
Yeah,
Sure.
like Liam, imagine you go to Chuck E. Cheese and you have like
I think he
15
knows-
tickets left.
Yeah, I got you. He's got the Chris Chandler.
Damn, you were trying to rush it.
Oh my god, he
I'm
does have
sorry.
the Christian.
Oh my god, it is a medallion. You're right.
That's why there's
No wonder Bullet
powers.
was so afraid of it.
Don't worry, I'll transfer the ring's powers into the amulets.
That's the problem. Taco didn't transfer the powers out. Oh shit! I finally get it.
Really?
Yeah,
works,
so that's important. I will say, this episode is ostensibly at a fast pace, like they're all still in one scene going through this whole time.
Oh,
But it is still funny to me that William has still not elaborated on his feelings or any more details about the card with the blue key on it.
I didn't write it down. He forgot.
Yeah, true.
God.
I wasn't expecting them to stop because it was paced literally like, hey guys, we're in the middle of a riot. So, not saying he should have, but it is funny that he hasn't. Okay. You got it.
Go on.
As I was gonna say, it is funny that he doesn't have any mental note or knowledge of it or like attitude of it affecting William, but that's because Tekking's a terrible role player and is a terrible player in general. Now you may continue.
Yeah, I was going to say, right at this moment, him not extrapolating on that, I get it. It's fine. Later on, them not extrapolating or trying to figure out something on like another thing, not as good.
I don't remember which thing you're talking about, but I will say, I mean, the pace of this whole episode is pretty fast, but maybe I'm retarded.
Revolves around William near the end. We'll get there.
Yeah. No, you're right. Okay. Yeah, so they just devise up where they're going. Oh, yeah. They just missed the whole point that Jasper's keeps saying they're mercenaries. And will obviously be disturbed because he keeps saying, like, pirates! Fucking pirates that are here! Or, like, dirty pirates that are here! And Duros or anyone does it. Not only do they not correct him, they just pretend they're not hearing that so they can just get through this scene, it feels like.
Yeah, there's a lot of
This is a classic players don't want to ask someone to elaborate and just want to get through the scene because they're tired feeling.
Yeah, there's a lot of the feelings of just... Can we move on? I don't want to be in this group scene.
Yeah, but I like Adam getting a little more characterization here. He's pretty cool. You know, he's getting fleshed out. That's good for the future.
I agree.
Anyway, in the next scene, Adam gets murdered.
We're not there yet.
No, we're pretty much there.
What do you fucking want to talk about? The Marrow walking up? That was cool. I was hyped when it's like, oh, cool, they're showing the art. Marrow's here.
Well,
That's
I
cool.
put on like a cool music track.
Yeah,
and,
I was like, cool.
I guess
Wow.
I wanted to
Give us
say
some gravitas.
once again, now they're like running
Sure.
through things with the prince, and like still just watching these guards just get killed and maimed. And
No, the prince went a different way.
no, they broke off. He broke off like after they left the prison, before they met Mara.
Oh, right, running through the prison. Yeah.
I got it.
And I keep getting back to like how Rustage had described these like guards as kind of lazy, just going about their day. Before when they were breaking in, and what like once again, these are just like probably villagers that are just in the guard position. These like aren't Marines, very clearly from what's stated. They're just being brutally murdered, and everyone's okay with
it. He didn't
it.
think about it.
I know, and it's just. I'm not gonna harp on it too much. It's just funny to me when like the prince is now running with them too, and just completely okay with that.
I mean, I don't know what you expect him to do at this point. These guys put him in prison. I feel like at this point we just have to assume all these guards are like
evil.
Well, not evil, but I mean they've decided to go with the king rather than the prince at this point, right? Like, I mean,
And
this is
therefore
just.
they deserve death.
I'm just saying. There isn't. I don't really agree with murdering them ruthlessly, but I don't think there's time for an Undertale talk command still. If when they see the prince, they don't instantly reconsider their life of interactions with this group.
And you know,
the problem is that they act like literal, like NPC, like from Skyrim, where they're seeing these guys who murdered all their friends, and they're breaking out with the prince and don't look worse for wear and killed the scary guy, and they're not going, well, no one's gonna like report me if I don't fight them. It's more that they're just like, well, I'm aggroed, which is just, you know, a weird point, I guess. But I think most of the was there much fighting left in the prison? I didn't remember. I remember it with the pirates.
It's just minor comments of like the prisoners are like fighting the guards, grabbing improvised weapons and stuff, and like there's a general chaos.
Yeah, he said there was a general chaos. Let him slip through everything.
No, I think you mean a general hecticity.
A general hecticity. Yeah.
Want to talk about that?
Yeah, he made up a word.
Yeah, what's there to talk about? He says this bullshit. He says he can't think of a word for chaos or a synonym for it. So he just keeps saying hectic and then says hecticity. And Twitch chat thought that was really funny. So they said it the whole episode.
Yeah, it's because the first time he says it, everyone stops and then gives him actual words. But then he goes back to saying it because apparently Twitch chat was already pogging. Much like Ben
really
was.
Funny. I was really funny.
It's funny.
No,
it's not.
No, it's not. This is a.
All right, hey, I got a question.
Yeah,
what's up? This? Do you think this game would be even if it's just marginally? Do you think it'd be better if it wasn't streamed?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. I think this. I think the streaming is horrible.
Yes.
I think it probably adds to my point why I think it's mostly bad. They don't have a lot of viewer interaction from the edited versions that we can tell, but the main reason is it's probably harder to schedule because they're trying to actually schedule it at a time where it's profitable to stream. And I bet it'd be a much more easy time for them to schedule non-hard stop sessions where they have to cut shit off and run through sessions. But that's just me. That's like a basic thing. I just think streaming in general probably makes it more of a difficult experience. It gives them less reason to edit it with interesting details later and give it a little bit of, personality. Limits them from using music probably on platforms also. Just general waste.
Well, what's going on YouTube that happens anyway? What's going on YouTube that happens anyway?
I just figure they're more sensitive to it on Twitch.
No, YouTube's way more aggressive.
No, YouTube's more aggressive, like about monetizing it. Twitch will just mute the VOD, but like no one watches the VOD on Twitch.
Yeah, right. I guess that doesn't matter on Twitch if the VOD's muted if you're just playing on YouTube anyway. Yeah, good point. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, but like they want to monetize it, obviously. So
obviously. Soulless.
Yeah. So
doing something for money.
So
on the internet.
Disgusting.
So as they said,
just send us money.
I'll
sell out.
I see what this was. You were just trying to wreck control by bringing up this minute point. Clever, Blake.
They leave
Fucking
the prison,
cunt.
and at this time, it's not clearly stated till like a bit later, but like at this time, Jasper does leave. They just ask later, and it's like, yeah, he already left.
No, it's clear. It's stated. They just forgot.
There's a whole conversation.
No, there's a whole conversation where he says I'm leaving and stuff that you.
And Duros is like,
oh,
my king,
yeah.
should I follow you in your
Oh,
scooter?
now I remember.
And then he's
just
like, no,
David.
protect my sister.
And it's based, and then all the players later forget that because they weren't looting during that scene, I guess.
But we get a nice fade in of a black silhouette as his theme starts playing, and we see the one, the only Captain Marrow, who has been described many times previously, finally appear.
I don't even know if it's his theme or a general danger track, but I was pretty like, oh yeah, this is cool. Better than like that trance music they played last time. I'm like, oh, cool.
I think it back
and
to
he's
that.
like,
it was pretty. It made me tab in. I was like, "What's going on?"
I like the art. I like that. I like that he was described solely as a big marine with like a cow skull in his head. But for any of the players' recognition, it took him pulling milk out and drinking it for them to go, "Oh, that's Marrow!" Like they missed the boat, like the cow skull thing. But you can see Will attacking Pog at the fucking milk. So just like the IQ in the room is fucking going down, down, down.
I will say, I very much really like Captain Marrow's design, and I find it infinitely more funny that, unlike a lot of One Piece Marines that always have, like, they have like a gimmick. Like, Captain Marrow obviously has, like, the bone thing with the milk.
Drinks milk, yeah.
But I find it infinitely more funny that he renamed himself so he, like, knows his theme as a person and deliberately tries to invoke
his image. It's very funny.
It makes it so much even more funny because I already like his theme because it's obvious bone power. He drinks milk, of course.
Yeah, and
it's funny. I think we made fun of it when we first learned about it, but it's still funny.
No, I said it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
but then you see the guy show up with a cow skull drinking milk, and I go, well. He's going really hard, so he's winning
I didn't
me over.
notice until now. He has the fucking cow ear tag.
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't notice it.
This character is trying really hard, and so when you see him, you go, all right, he's winning me over. His name used to be like Ted Williams or whatever, and he fucking changed this.
He is a One Piece Marine.
I bet he renamed his first name to Captain. I bet he was gunning for it. Anyway, any sort of goodwill I have towards this character is immediately getting smothered because in the middle of his description of, like, surveying the battlefield, a time when I feel like they weren't even going to actually be engaged by him, Tekken just screams over Rustage like he won't stop doing, just going, I shoot him! And it's just so tilting to hear him continually not only talk over descriptions by the GM trying to set the scene, without even getting to, like, what the actual action of what's going on is, but to then interrupt it with something super autistic. Where everyone immediately goes, what the fuck?
Can I just say something on that real quick?
Please. No.
I find it infinitely hilarious. The Tekken clearly does this because he goes, oh, I have an audience listening right now. And I gotta be funny. I gotta be that guy, right? But here's the thing. He's making it worse because they can't tell what the fuck is going on.
Exactly.
Some autist is screaming.
It's not just like, I want to. It's like he just shouts over him. I know Rustage probably isn't like a sore bitch milking the wounds of this, but this would piss me off. Like in a player, this is something you go like, hey dude, like, I'm not saying you can't have input in the game, but when I'm like in the middle of describing things, please like wait for me to, like, finish, and you can say, can I cut in at this point if I went too far? At least, like, say, hey, instead of shouting over me.
It's so
spurgy.
It's so disruptive, and, like, it just it completely, like, just breaks the flow and fucks everything up. Because it's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
He's not going to... If Rustage does the thing he tried to do before of, like, as he's describing it, he then bursts into the character doing something when you should, like, kind of have an opportunity to feel like you can do something, then you just say you want to do something. You just call him out if you feel like he's doing that, but, like, if he's literally describing the guy's fucking appearance, don't interrupt him.
Yeah, if this guy walks up slowly and then snaps your neck, you'd be like, DM, I wasn't just gonna stand there.
I mean, yeah,
let him describe the guy who's across a battlefield from you, please.
Yeah, like Blake referenced that one time he tried to do that already. Like they said, "That's gay, dude," and he yielded. So it's not like he should think that'll happen from him. But whatever. It's as I've said, he's been like he literally learned how to play D&D from the worst people in the world. You can just tell from how he plays. And this whole encounter immediately goes. I don't even know if he meant for him to attack him here. It sounded like this was the description of Miro going towards the castle like he ends up at. And I feel like he just accidentally aggroed him and caused this whole thing, which I'll give props to Rustage here. He let it really punish the players, or at least he thought he would be, but I mean, we'll get to that. But yeah, so they're immediately
is
like
killing one of your main NPCs so far in the game, really punishing the players.
I'd say so. Well, it depends. Here's the thing. It's like optimally, yes. I feel like if in an encounter you guys did something stupid, and let's say in like my game, let's say you were in an encounter and you did something stupid and Lucy's head got blown off.
Yeah, but I like Lucy.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It's supposed to be. You're supposed to have endearing NPCs to give you an expanded repertoire of ways to fuck with the players and make them care about things. And Adam is supposed to have been that, but they don't care, really. So when Adam tips his hat down and goes, "I'll stall him, dude. I'll take the hit for this." Instead of anyone going, "No, we'd go down as a crew" or anything, they just go, "Yeah, dude, thanks!" as they run off. And Adam just, like, gets 12 attacks to attack Marrow and then just gets one shot. And, like, his, quote, "a bone pillar shoots through his heart, steers it through him, and pulses on the bone spear behind him."
So
It's so awesome.
That's so badass. I love it.
So I just demonstrated
So dumb.
proper etiquette, and I let Noah finish, even though I had a
Thanks.
point before Adam did his thing.
Thanks, dude.
So what I was gonna say is, like, in the situation that you do just attack Captain Marrow here, I'm just thinking to myself, why the fuck did you just shoot him with your gun? Why did you not just use your fucking devil fruit if you were gonna try and do something?
Oh, like, yeah, right? Like
What the fuck?
It's complete nonsense, and
What?
everyone around him acts like he's retarded immediately, thankfully, so I'm glad they're not brain dead.
Oh yeah, all the
But,
other players are like, why did you do that?
Yeah, and
And he's
they're-
literally like, I got nervous.
Oh yeah, I forgot that he has like the spur gout moment where he's like, "I got nervous, guy!" Like he was just not listening. He thought Captain Barrel was coming towards them. And he's like, "Well, I want to have a free round of combat. I want to have a free
Well, it's
shot
hard
at
to
him."
know what he's doing when, like, you know, the
When you interrupt him.
DM like only talks under you.
I'd love that take of it's Rustage's fault because he mumbles. That'd be so fucking based, dude.
You know what I find... Sorry, I just saw it again. I really want to know how many times William can use his fucking devil fruit per day currently, so I can judge him. Because currently, it's like, oh, he only has like one more use, and I'm like, okay, fair.
That's the idea, isn't it? I mean, they reference like I only got one left, I think, later,
Do
right?
they? I don't remember them
Yeah,
clearly saying that, but I could have just not heard it.
I mean, yeah, he said he's saving it for the boss.
Yeah, fair.
Like, multiple times, and they're like, yeah.
I
will
did...
say, it really feels like they could have fit in a short rest at some point here, but I don't
Oh,
know.
I wanted to bring this up. They have no idea what a short rest is. None
No,
of them
yeah,
know.
completely.
Even Rustage, he has no idea what a short rest is mechanically.
Yeah,
None
because
of
he
them read
talks
the
about
rule
like
book.
second wins, like they're a hit dice. This is a bit in the future, but it's not like a big enough point to really
No, he
matter
says the two-
chronologically. Go ahead.
Oh, I guess they're not both fighters.
No, they are. It's Duros and Verona are both fighters.
Is he? I thought he was a ranger.
No, they're both fighters. He's an arcane archer.
Ah, that's what it was.
Yeah,
Alright,
no,
yeah,
they're both
sorry,
fighters.
yeah. He only says them because they're fighters and they've
Yeah,
taken win. But yeah, he should be telling them all, guys, you can spend 30 minutes to rest and do a short rest.
I guess
spend
maybe
hit
in his
dice.
brain he's like, no, they don't even have time for a short rest. It's too hecticity.
No,
But
that's
like,
nonsense.
I know that's like, damn, dude, that's some hard shit. Like, you're not throwing the hardest fights at them by far. These are pretty pathetic encounters, but still, like, Jesus.
Yeah, it's just like they're just chucking down lesser healing potions, but they're like out of them at this
I
point.
think you mean bandages. Parentheses, not lesser healing potions, but they are. Chat.
But like,
I like sorry to cut you off,
No,
but
it's
I
fine.
like to think that he was like he said chat, like Chad, they're not like 5 D&D healing kits. They're just health potions. Because someone in chat was like, why are they using their healing kits? And when instead they're not saying in chat, why don't you guys take a short rest?
Yeah, no
Where are
one
the
is
fucking
smart in
D&D
this household.
experts in chat telling them what to do? Please. You'd think someone would say something. That's what I was saying when I was watching it.
You really would, but you know, I don't think anyone who knows D&D would like want to watch this stream because there's too much talking. There's not enough like fighting goblins and shit. It's so boring. What was the main? Oh, like you were actually talking before Liam talked. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So what I wanted to
Good
say is,
etiquette all around.
I wrote down in the middle of the scene as Adam was doing his thing, where as Noah said, he just like basically says, I'll stall him, and all the players are like, go for it. Instead of like, no man, can't do this.
Oh, you know what? He did say. I think he did flavor it as Duros is like, I gotta save people. Okay, I think he flavored in Duros' coping mechanism for why this was okay. That might have been at a different time, but I feel like that was around now.
But I wrote down like in the middle of him doing his dance with Captain Marrow that like I don't have any idea who the fuck Adam is, because last time he was in like an adrenaline filled like hecticity moment. It was against Pearl as a dragon, and he was like more quiet, going like, "Oh fuck," as he was trying to not die. But now he's like all adrenaline filled, yee-hawing and saying bitches all the time, dancing around, and like
Jesse.
He keeps It feels like Adam acts different every fucking scene. So I guess that's why Rustage was okay killing him, because he was like, I don't fucking give a shit anymore.
Well, none of the characters are being nice to him ever. I guess he got it last time, and he's like, they're on the hook, line, and thinker now. I got these fucking idiots.
So it brings up two questions for me when he dies here. It's just, okay, you kill a more major NPC in the scale of characters we've met so far, who has interacted with the players more than most characters.
Yes.
I'd say he's the second most screen time of any NPC.
He's a main cast member NPC currently.
So
if Gravy's on the crew, Adam has at least privilege, alright?
So it really makes me wonder, like, there's no way this was what Rustage planned. They just got on the bad end, and I am wondering if the defining moment of it being the bad end is literally them just saying, Adam, go for it, stall him. Or like, Rustage was pretty committed to like just killing Adam around this time, like back on his island when they pissed on him.
Oh yeah, okay. This is an important little discussion. I think this is a good point. Like, so because you said, so you think that there was like a back and forth on this, or I'm sorry to summarize.
No,
you think he wanted to kill Adam, right?
Yeah, I'm basically trying to summarize. When did Rustage decide in his mind Adam is going to die?
Was dead. Yeah, I was gonna add. Yeah,
exactly
that's when
he rolled it 4d10 plus 8.
Ooh, so you think he's just a complete combat? Like, you think he's a complete straight shooter?
Yes.
You don't think there was any pre-planning to kill Adam here?
Here's the thing. Why the fuck did he bother rolling dice if he was just gonna kill him?
What for effect, man?
Dude, for effect.
I don't know, man.
No, I'm with them. Literally, that man was dead on arrival.
Liam. There's no way he has this even... Like, there's no way he starts rolling those dice and lets that... Like, it's already decided before that.
No, but here's the thing.
Captain Marrow's probably way fucking stronger than him.
What if he rolled a 1-1-1-1? Then what?
Who?
Doesn't kill him?
Kills him next turn.
Yeah, Liam, he just rolls again until he doesn't roll the 1. Adam will never win.
Adam rolled 20 times for no reason.
Hey, you listen to Blake.
I'm agreeing with him. I'm saying Adam rolled like 20 times randomly to attack. This did not have combat rules.
No, I agree.
Yeah, it was just him rolling
Dude,
every time he said yeehaw or bitches.
This is just like Cryovane. He was dead for the moment he entered the scene.
I was just watching Adam dance around and I'm like, what the fuck? Who is this? Who is this man?
He's endearing. He's being endearing.
So
no.
Ben and Noah, I want to know, when do you think he decided that Adam's gonna die?
Literally the day before when he planned the session. And I'm giving him a lot of leeway on that.
Yeah,
Not even an hour before.
I think I have to agree because it felt too awkward to be on the spot. Because a common misnomer with people is assuming that when a DM is unprepared for something that it'll show more awkward than when they are prepared. But I find that a lot of people find passion in the moment when they're role-playing and get motivated with an idea they suddenly run with. And I think in his head, if he in the moment was like, Adam's gonna die here, when he started saying like, I'll stay back, I think it would have come out a little more naturally than this. I think this seemed way too set up. This was like a pre-planned CIA sting operation to attempt to teach the players a lesson. I think this was his first attempt at being like, all right, let me do like a DM thing where I have the consequences of their actions finally matter to them. And the problem was it didn't, but we can get into that after that. Unless anyone else says anything else.
So you agree with Ben? It was probably like before the session.
Yeah, I think it was before the session. I'm not as red pilled as Ben. I think this happened when when they disrespected Adam so much. Not then. I think it happened once they finally acknowledged that they kind of like him. I think it was when they started being like, I'm sorry about pissing your bet. I think he hooked it in there and he went, okay, I'm going to kill Adam.
I think I agree generally that it was probably like he put this on the table like I'm going to do this after last session, but like before this one actually started. Because William was finally talking to Adam a bit more, he helped him break into the prison and everything. So I think that generally tracks, but I did too feel he probably went into the session prepared to not kill Adam if the players acted in an appropriate fashion. Like Adam, because I think Captain Marrow was going to still approach him no matter what William did. He just made it like infinitely worse. And Adam probably would have done this, but I do think the players probably could have saved him if they really tried to like get him to not do this.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm giving a legitimate answer, then yeah, I think he probably had it on the table, but he just he was looking for the moment to kill him.
Yeah, Rustage.
If they didn't do it here, he would have done it next time they faced him.
Rustage throughout this game has struck me as a man, and we said this before, that lives and dies by the dice, and I think is very willing to let the players dictate a lot of what happens, even things like NPC death. Like, and he's very willing to just go into the session being like, okay, this is how Adam's going to die, but if the players act, I will not let that happen.
I just can't agree because I think he desperately wanted a dramatic anime death moment with a Nakamo to motivate them and try and make a cool moment.
I completely
because when it comes down to plot relevant things, he pretends like it's in their hands. Like we all agree, Ragnar was always eating the bear fruit, and William was always eating the gamble fruit.
100%.
Like, but he pretends like it's not. He's like, oh, well, this might not have, it could have been anyone. It would have been funny if Willie made that. No, it's like 100% these things are planned. That's not a condemnation. That's what you do as a GM. Sometimes you just will say something will happen. That's not like wrong, but 100% that was what just happened here. He was like, this is gonna happen to Adam.
I guess I feel bad if that's the case, in the fact that the players obviously would not give a fuck.
Well, I think he was optimistic. I think he was hoping this would be a snap moment of you don't know what you had till you lost it, and make them realize that this can happen. It's not always going to be, oh, fuck, we can fuck around. It's going to be like, oh, shit.
Well,
our actions have consequences.
I guess we can go through the rest of the episode and see if it worked.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just say it's really funny that, like, Williams gave him the "Don't die on me," and he died immediately. What a shitty captain.
Oh,
what an awful captain.
I did have another question related to this, but it's all more minor.
Cool.
Do you guys think they go back and pay for his sister's operation?
Yeah, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna say that Pearl. I'm gonna say that Pearl's the only one who will care and will propose it, and everyone will be like, I guess, or then, or
I guess we should.
And then Pearl will be like,
do it on their own, or that Pearl has to do it. Is that your question, Blake?
Yeah. Do the players do it? Like, do they want to do it? Not if Rustage negs him into doing it by bringing it up every 2 seconds.
Lost pause.
Yeah. No, I think that's fair. I think it's fair to say that
it's literally going to be him going as Pearl and being like, well, I have a kingdom now that you defeated my father, and we can pay for operation because we have money because I'm a princess, and my brother will pay for everything. And he goes, yes, I will.
Yeah.
Now that Adam's dead. Wait, Adam's dead?
Here's
that seems right to me.
Well, here's how I see it. Well, here's how I see this happening at the end of the arc. Like Noah said, they didn't reveal the pirate thing, so they're gonna have to like run away.
No. Wrong.
No.
Incorrect.
No, they keep every marine in the country. Who's gonna come?
That sounds pretty.
They are going to beat on their chest like gorillas and screech "fuck the government," and it's gonna work somehow.
Nah, that sounds pretty cursed. I'm kind of with Blake.
I mean, why else would they do that? Why else would they have like the pirate thing just not come out? Because I feel like,
well, no, that's just player autism.
Well, yeah, but it's once again a thing of like Rustage gets to punish them for being autistic.
All right. I think Duros or Pearl probably said something and then they pay it. But the real question is, do you think they adopt her?
No.
Hell no.
All right. Well, you think like they?
She does not have art.
This character never has a speaking role.
I fucking hope William tries to argue with them about paying.
He will.
He won't, but I want him to.
No, he will.
He doesn't have money to pay. It'd be the king or the prince.
It's Jasper. Literally going to be Jasper pays her for her operation. That's what it's going to be. And guess what? I guarantee you she's probably going to stay there in the kingdom because you have to know that she's safe and not just alone because her brother fucking died.
Yeah.
Maybe she becomes like a...
this character never is on screen.
This character does not get art, so no. What does Adam get art? Why did he get art? He fucking sucked and didn't matter.
No, he's so important.
He really didn't fucking matter at all.
Ben, because Rustage really wanted him to matter, and really
Rustage
thought
would be
he would.
Incinerated.
And until his death, and he realized that none of them cared, it wasn't solid in his head until that moment.
Dude,
when he went, oh no, they actually just don't care about him. Fuck!
Is this like one of the things that's always most interesting with the DMs in
Sorry,
the game?
Blake. I'm cutting in. Sorry. Cutting in. Fuck this, alright? Adam dying, I'm just gonna say it's cringe. I'm just gonna say it's cringe. Dude, listen, not only, this is so cringe on so many levels. One, planning a death. What am I fucking playing? What am I playing? A Telltale game? Very cool. Anyway.
Badass.
Second, really.
I gotta replay next session.
You killed Adam, a character they all really don't like.
Yeah, what a worthless kill.
What a worthless kill. Oh, but no, in his mind, it's, well, I mean, they don't really care about him, right? No, then the death didn't need to happen at all, because they won't care anyway.
Yeah, so in this
Like,
moment,
You're making too
Fuck
much
off.
sense here, Ben.
Also,
No, it's stupid. This is
I-
all fucking
I know,
stupid.
it's-
I agree
He
with
jumped
Ben.
the gun. He 100% jumped the gun.
Yeah,
Also-
100%. He fought off that last session. He thought they had enough investment that this would matter to them. Realize that. He's like, this is enough.
Oh, and
they could
I'm
kill
sorry.
Pearl and no one would care.
Literally.
None of the players
Yeah,
would care.
would.
William,
No,
no one gives a shit.
I
Duros
guess Duros
Lost
maybe.
Paws would care, but they wouldn't know how to express it.
Well, yeah.
Briggs would go, "Cha, I didn't like her anyway. We always fought." He'd get up and go,
Not even wrong.
What's this
Luffy moment.
No, you and I always used to fight Pearl, but on her grave.
So what I wanted to say is this is one of the most interesting things about I think every DM with their game of like thinking about what did they intend for this character to do when they made them? Because this is not what he intended from the beginning when he thought of Adam, and I'm infinitely interested of like what did you want him to do?
He thought he'd be a cool first or second like party member recruit that was like reluctant, but they won him over with their pirate way and taught him how to fight for his sister in an earnest way and be free.
Yeah, he's like the character they get in a scuffle with at the start after, he like kind of backstabs him a little bit. And then they go find out his sad predicament on his hometown. And they're like, oh, maybe he's not a bad guy. Hey, come on, join the crew.
Yeah, it was supposed to be really
your
cool in
sister.
like an anime game.
I mean,
But
if it was
instead
written, that's what it would have been. But
Instead, they play like sociopaths in this anime wonderland world.
You think it's
So it doesn't work.
You think instead of throwing Leon in prison, I should have had Leon rip her heart out and eat it?
Yeah, dude.
Because he's like a lion.
Obviously. No, you shouldn't have done that, Blake.
But-
I'll tell you right now.
But
Veronica
like,
could've burned down the town.
there is another major thing of like, what was they thinking when the Marine captain tears out his pulsing heart on a just pillar of bone? I'm thinking that doesn't feel very One Piece to me.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I was gonna
there's
say.
dramatic kills in One Piece. I mean, that's how Ace dies. That's the problem. This is really aping like how Ace dies dramatically for no reason, through being skewered through the heart. Like, this is like the heart beating on the end of on the bone is a little visceral, more than I'd expect, but it's also symbolic because he goes like yeehaw as he dies and it slowly fades. It's like his spirit dying. Like, yeah, okay, like a little graphic, but I get that there's some intent there probably, right? The problem it always comes back down to this just is such a bad time to do it, so all the impact and shit doesn't matter because what the fuck? Why would you kill Adam?
Yeah, like I'd say character deaths aren't super One Piece. Obviously, in a game, you should probably do more than Oda does.
Oh,
But-
yeah, Oda should do more than Oda does.
Yeah.
Exactly. But one before the Grand Line is pretty nonsensical.
Seems a little ridiculous, yeah.
Like, you can't let your characters lose that hard. Because otherwise they feel like sociopaths if they don't care. Or I don't know.
Yeah, it's
There's
just
no-
really difficult. Sorry, go ahead.
Like it's
And I
well,
guess
the thing it's an anime game, so your players aren't really gonna lose, right? Am I wrong in saying that? They're not gonna die.
unless they really
well,
fuck
they-
it up.
I mean, in this game, I 100% believe someone can die.
No,
Tekken or
there's-
Rustage will kill them.
There are certain games that you just can't lose, Liam, I'm afraid.
Well, losing and dying shouldn't always be tied together necessarily in the minds of players, depending on the system.
Yeah,
Fifth
I mean,
edition
obviously, like-
is a system where it should be because that's what it's built on. But,
yes, but like
for
in
the
the
flavor
RWBY
of the game, yeah. But for the flavor of the game, you can change that.
Yeah,
Like in
like in the
RWBY, I
RWBY
don't-
game, there was no chance of me dying to Edgar, but
No.
Gwen would have been viciously wounded had she like got hit a couple more times in that fight.
The point is, in that game, you're supposed to then be. Not only could she be maimed, but then you're also supposed to play out the like horrific PTSD and traumatic that does to a player or character over time. The point of the RWBY game is like the theme of that setting is sudden death and death by 1,000 cuts to the victim's friends and the companions. And the players obviously have to put in pretty coherent characters, so they're not like thrown into the grinder, because it's incredibly uncomfortable to try and naturally roleplay a team that has had 4 different replacement members over its time at a school. So to avoid the narrative curmudgeon like weirdness, it'd be the same way like in a Persona game. Players normally wouldn't have their characters die. It's all about psychological trauma and dealing with that. It's just different tones for the game. And One Piece as a setting has a problem with death, but even if you should probably correct that a little bit so it's not so comedic, because it's not made for children directly, but you're probably not having the players die. You're probably having them wounded or have horrible losses that have to push them to be motivated, like Ace dying and Luffy having to push himself forward. Because the theme of the game is like, this energetic, like, adventure, whimsy stuff, going through tragedies but coming out fine. Like, it's not grimdark. Tones of games are always different, so you can't really rule this differently. Like, this is the correct way to have the severity of a player death without doing it, is to have an NPC that the players care about, or a crewmate or something, suffer something horrible and in the worst case die. This is like the heaviest thing you could do. It's just that Adam didn't matter to them, and they're playing it like normal D&D, where only the death would matter. And even then, they'd say to the new guy, like, man, you kind of remind me of Ragnar if Ragnar died, because they can't help themselves. They'd say, you sound like Ragnar, because Briggs is playing it.
Oh, yeah. No,
I'm Ragnar's twin brother.
I'm Ragtar. I'm actually his son,
in honor of
Magnus.
his death, I want you to call me Ragnar.
No, they just have,
and he told me all about you guys. So
he told me all about you and all your intricacies. Nah, I'd be like Magnus or whatever, his son.
Yeah, with the good genes.
The good genes. They just play the same.
I generally agree with all those sentiments.
Yeah. So that's the problem. Death is very valuable in a game, but in this one, it's really not going to happen at a certain point. I think in this game, we're going to see the transition period as we watch. Where early, in the first few episodes, I would totally buy one of them dying, because it's not established yet. That's always the easiest time for people to die, is early on. But the further we go, and the more this game continues, and the more they probably knuckle down, the less likely we'll ever consider a player seriously having their character die. But we'll probably suffer major consequences if Rustage doesn't lose that edge that gives him some sort of, flair to him that I'm not used to seeing in any DM who tries to upload a YouTube narrative game, because, people don't die on Critical Role. Why would they die here?
Do you think he's gonna add a revive or a revivify item?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he'll get someone who makes shock
playing
paddles.
5th edition without a revivify or
no, they'll get shock paddles.
Raise dead is pretty.
Yeah, I imagine.
Rough.
I imagine there will just be something like that.
You just fucking have to. This system is built for that shit, man. Like, what the fuck? Could you imagine? Can you imagine getting through all this shit without that?
Can you imagine playing without short rests?
Well, Liam fucking lowballs us all the fucking time in his game. We haven't died once.
What are you talking about? Oh, you guys are good. What can I say?
I try my hardest, Liam.
I try my hardest to kill myself.
To help make sure Blake doesn't.
I try my hardest to fuck up, but I'm being bailed out.
Yep, it's true. I got you.
I'll kill you next session, Ben.
You won't. You handed. Did you see what you handed me?
Pretty tough.
You won't kill me, fucker. You gave me 2 AC and +3 to hit last session. You fucking retard.
I didn't give you +3 to hit.
So
okay, give me +2 to hit.
I hope
I added the third one.
I hope that Rustage is consistent when he shows Captain Marrow next session, of him being brutal as fuck. That was pretty metal.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck the context of that shit could possibly be. I
guess
that was very poorly described.
You know what it was? I bet William put a fucking thing on his back that says that his name was William, so he thought that was William who killed his dad.
That'd be so base.
I guess
William used the sacrificial lamb, dude.
I guess I guess the idea is like Marine bad, so Marine obviously brutally kill your friend.
Oh no.
But I'm just like, you gotta remember, the Marines are technically like the good guys in terms of the average person.
Huh.
I don't think
Yeah,
there's a point to
bootlicker.
it.
Sure they are.
I don't think there's much of a point to most of this besides punishing him for randomly shooting a guy that he wasn't engaged in combat with and just being like, all right, you're a retard, William.
Yeah. Gosh. But
I really want him to take his players aside and be like, guys, stop fucking trying to shoot people. Like before.
God, I hope. I
Don't
hope-
give us guns.
I
really...
wish.
Railroad!
God, but guys, I gotta say, what does he put in that milk?
What the fuck? What the fuck was up with that? Oh, sorry. I'll explain what was up with that. So after Rustage describes this, and they're all awkwardly pretending like they care or trying to figure out how they actually feel about this, he just makes like an awkward joke of, "I wonder what he puts in that milk, haha." And you could just hear Rustage's soul leave his body as he's like, "Wow, that didn't matter, huh?
Very cool, guys.
Wow, they didn't give a shit.
Fuck, that
Wow."
that's probably
How do I
Captain
make
Marrow, right?
lawn milk?
Yeah. Yeehaw, cowboys.
I'm like 65%.
It's pretty cool that
sure.
Adam's death was a visual gag also. That was awesome.
That's
Oh.
honestly, that's pretty brave.
Here's the so also I want to say the cherry on top of all of this is canonically this entire scene was only witnessed by Verona because he was the only one who said he wanted to look behind them because, quote, he has the best perception, so we'll just let Verona do it. So Verona then, to inform the crew, goes, guys, Adam's dead. And then William goes, you sure? Yeah. Okay. Damn.
Wait, hold on.
Want
But
to take that
Ver-
line again?
But Verona,
One more
that seems
time, one more
familiar to you.
Wait, Lee,
feel
you
like-
want me, what you want me to do again?
No, I was saying to him.
Oh, I'm retarded. I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And he's also like...
I swear to God, if I was wrong, I'd be like, dude, I'm gonna say it again. Say something else.
I've done that before. Trivia. I've stopped a RWBY session once, and we just did next week because they didn't respond. They were all tired and didn't do the scene well. It was confronting Umeboshi at the stadium. You don't want to know what it was like. I don't know if Blake still has that clip somewhere, and we'll put it out in a special 250 subscriber video one day. Who knows?
I might.
Probably
Probably not.
I'll put the video if you want to see that. Blake might have it still. Yeah. Just no reaction from the party. They don't know how to do this. You know, Duros. Lost Plus says Duros is crying. That's good. Pearl seems distressed.
Oh fuck! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Ragnar-
Oh fuck!
Yeah, she says fuck a lot. That was
fucking
cringe.
it makes me so fucking cringe. I can't.
That
stand
is
it.
within her character, though.
I can't. I
That's
hate it.
what tips it over, huh?
I hate it so much. She
I
keeps
love Pearl.
doing it.
Sorry, dude. That's her character. It's her character trait. It's
so awful.
Ragnar has they're all starting to talk like they want to try and feel like emotional, and Ragnar goes, "This isn't the time. We have to do the mission." Because I want to say someone did something to Briggs today, and it feels like he has a stick up his ass, and it's like awake and aware and forgot what character he was playing. Because Briggs plays Ragnar in a very weird way this session, where he's like a muscle man trying to get things done and isn't retarded. I don't think he said "chahaha" once today.
Field Squint, shut the fuck up. We gotta do the mission.
I'm gonna come back to that in a second, but I noticed something.
Yeah,
and I need to make it known.
Yeah,
not
Here or in a
Steve
second.
was given more of a funeral and thoughts than Adam.
Quote Ragnar or Metal-wise about Ragnar's attitude. Well, he's not Steve, so Ragnar's got this.
That's
Reminder,
so
they just let the kid hang and didn't even go to save him.
This is Ragnar's mentality. William is, quote, yeah, I'm like choked up.
Yeah, bet you fucking are.
Yeah, I hit the frowny button on my VTuber avatar.
Oh, it's so fucking stupid.
Can we just replace fucking Briggs with Mume? please.
I wish. She'd fit. She's a psychopath.
Oh, Moonmaid would play a great D&D barbarian.
Moonmaid would murder people with them happily. It'd be great.
Anyway.
Sorry, I
but
forgot
what I was
also.
saying is,
Oh yeah, go for it.
What was I saying?
You were alluding to you wanted to talk about what's up with Ragnar this episode.
What's the deal with Ragnar?
Ragnar's being different, and then fucking Tekking actually says, "Hey Ragnar, you fucking
You hit your head or something?
Chad, go take a break."
He took a hot I'm gonna flame a Liam moment where like someone's acting differently or like trying to do something, and someone unmutes and goes, "Hey Gwen, what's wrong?" Like an asshole. Someone does that. Someone. Blake.
What?
No.
But I
Evil.
I just have to say, I was starting to like Pearl, but I'm rapidly getting away from that again.
Why? What the fuck is wrong with you?
What in the fuck is wrong with you, you little troglodyte? Oh, and I mean little.
Got him!
Why are you so mean?
Yo, why do you
I'm
hate
tired of the Pearl hate.
Yeah, I'm with him.
Oh
What
yeah,
the
no,
fuck is
I'm
the
with
problem?
you. Fuck you, Blake.
Yeah, fuck you, Blake. What, she swore
tired
because her
of it.
friend died and you're upset?
She's mentally like a
She's-
15-year-old.
Blake, if I saw
scared-
you,
she's
Blake, if I
scared-
saw you get skewered by a
I
grown
would be-
man and your heart was on a spike, I'd also say, "Oh fuck! Oh god! Oh fuck! Oh shit! Fuck!"
Yeah,
I
her
would react
reaction
the
was
exact
to
same way.
someone being murdered was, "Oh fuck, I don't want to die." What's wrong with that?
And I'd tear up a little bit. I'd say
Punk
that
ass
word.
bitch. I tear up a little.
I actually wouldn't cry at all, but that's just who I am.
Well, don't worry, guys. Chat starts up a really funny hashtag yeehaw.
And that becomes a session name instead of fucking
I didn't get to that
hecticity.
yet. But yeah, they want hecticity to be the session name.
They say it like right around now.
No, but alright.
I'm surprised they didn't like try to make a fucking space cowboy joke.
Because they don't know. they don't
Dude,
know. They don't
these
have
are
the-
What do you mean
fucking-
they don't know? It's like
they're
some basic
Zoomers.
anime.
They are
meme.
Zoomers.
They don't
I
know.
guess.
They're fucking idiots.
What?
They are little zoom
I'm
zoom.
just saying. I'm surprised it didn't.
I'm shocked you know that, Liam.
I've never watched it.
I know. Same.
That's fucked up. What the fuck is wrong with you two?
It's good. It's on my list of things to watch when I have nothing to watch.
Yeah,
Spy
I've got
X
plenty.
Family.
Unfortunately, I gotta watch a Sopranos.
Yeah, I don't really care about that flavor of the month anime, Blake. Sorry. I know you're really passionate about it since episode 1.
What'd you tell me to watch?
Spy X Family.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, it's his flavor of the
Jeez.
month anime.
I'm gonna do it. I
Um,
watched Dress Up Darling last weekend. Let's make this an anime podcast.
Let's not.
We
I know
can't.
You,
No, we.
dude, I know you love trash taste, Liam, but I'm good, thanks. Fucking idiot.
But I gotta say, so he then notes that like the harbor is on fire and seems to be being attacked.
Oh no, Ron.
So
Riveting.
Oh, no.
so I want to say it's the
You want to say a
steampunk.
lot.
It's the
Jesus fucking Christ.
it's the
This might be the.
It is the steampunk pirates that are attacking the town and burning it down. No, I might have missed it.
Whoa, Blake. How do we know it's the steampunk pirates?
Say the word.
Big steamship.
Wait, but is that enough? Blake, I was setting you up for this joke. Why did you go quiet?
I'm sorry.
You're fucking missing the ball tonight, dude. Liam snuck it away from you. That guy has to roll across court to get to this one. What the fuck, dude? Come on.
Hey.
Jesus fucking Christ. What is with you today?
Okay. Okay.
I'm imitating my favorite
but-
Sopranos character,
wheelchair.
Ralphie.
But
I'm
my
in my wheelchair.
my point was, we knew the steam pipe pirates were here and were like going to the kingdom. Were we aware that their plan was to immediately attack and burn down the place? Because like I thought they were working on like getting slaves. Why would you burn down the primary place to sell them in the South Blue?
See, that is something I also was curious about because they were supposed to see. My idea I got was Bullet sells slaves here and makes money, and I thought they sold slaves
Yeah.
here to make money. So either they know something and have changed their opinion of this place, or no, they sell slaves somewhere else even.
Damn.
It just makes me like, I heard they were doing that. I'm like, well, that's fucking convenient, I guess.
Yeah. It's very strange.
I just couldn't understand.
Keep
I
up.
do want to say on this joke about the ship, they approach the port and they're like, he has to explain many times that it looks like a steamship or something. And then he just at the end, after saying like, you're not sure if it's them, where he's describing their ship, and they're like, that's them. After they say that, they're like, yeah, also, Rustage quietly goes, oh yeah, and you see the Jolly Roger and Steam Pipe Pirate. So like, he I don't know why he had them initially not know it was them, because he just, apparently they can just see the Jolly Roger, but Rustage is a real fucking asshole.
You want me to tell you why?
He does this every time.
Because he did that. He looked at their eyes and went, they didn't get it. Anyway, it has the Jolly Roger.
No. They guessed it out loud. No, they guessed it. I think he just realized that, oh, of course they have to have their flag. That's how One Piece works. Fuck.
He does this with every fucking character he describes, where it's like, he dances around it even when it's fucking painfully obvious. I feel like them saying out loud in character, oh fuck, that was probably Captain Marrow, is literally just joking about how the fuck Rustage keeps doing that. Where it's like, yeah, no
I
shit.
think that might have been Captain Marrow, guys. Are we gonna talk about the funniest joke this? Yeah.
No, go ahead.
Are we gonna talk about the funniest joke this episode? That in the description of what the Steam Pipe Pirates as a collective are doing is that they are attacking citizens and putting them in bags. This is how it is described twice doing this. This is how they enslave people. They have big bags that they put people in.
I knew Blake's generic was a bad guy.
Exactly. This is literally the man in the bag, but for real. On screen as a main character enemy is a group of pirates putting people in bags. What the actual fuck, Rustage, are you talking about?
So I thought about it, and no,
this isn't how slavery works.
No, I thought about it. You are just right. They must have learned something about the kingdom that made them want to now attack it, because he totally has come here and done business because he sold Ragnar's family to this place.
Yeah, exactly. So like, this has to be a plot point that has a different resolution, or I am bewildered.
Or it's just Rustage literally did not put any thought into why and just wanted a climactic, oh shit, the town is
no.
No. His family didn't have to have been sold here.
Well, they were in the prison
the fuck?
before.
The
guy
literally said they were
No,
sold.
he said he's from their village.
Yeah, and they said they were bought here fast.
Yes.
They didn't buy me.
Did he say bought on the island? Could they not have been separated?
He said they were here, yeah.
No. Okay, I was gonna say they probably just been sold off on another island and then.
Blake, cut to me being proven wrong.
No, I'm on your side.
Hey guys,
I wouldn't
no,
do that.
I'm not gonna die on this hill. I'm sure you're probably
That's
wrong.
fine.
Right? Who cares?
I don't know. I'm sure there might be a reason. I don't give a shit, though. It's just a funny detail. I'm more concerned with the fact that it's not even described as a big bag. It's literally just described as a bag. It's never, like, big bag. My point is it's never even brought into, like, focus that it's even happening. It's described, and no one seems to comment on how fucking ridiculous of an assertion that they're just putting people in bags to enslave them.
Yeah, man, they're enslaving people like you do.
Dude, I don't know if I can take this slavery plot seriously if you're just throwing them in bags. This is insane. This is fucking insane.
I can't take the slavery plot
what
seriously
if they were
because I still
Wouldn't that be
legitimately don't know
Be
what
awesome.
the point of it is.
Money. It's been explained. Money.
No,
Money.
not
Good
money. Not for like the money.
What?
Like,
For the meta sense? So Ragnar's family is kept somewhere, obviously.
It seems weird to have played this super hard, like, slavery angle.
Yeah, but like I don't like how he expanded that.
Slavery's
Ragnar.
bad. My villains are bad.
I didn't how he took that like little thing that can interact with Ragnar and like made it the focal point of literally the entire South Blue.
Yeah, I didn't like how this guy in my campaign took the focal point of Ron's list and made it the point of the campaign, but we all sit through this shit. Laugh! That was a joke!
Yeah.
Is this what I do to people?
Huh?
I gotta record
Damn it!
myself.
Damn it! No, I was muted. But I said,
Blake always gets me with my own jokes. We have fun here.
Jesus.
Sorry, Ben. We were both on the same wavelength.
Can I just say, I'm looking at the wiki.
Me and Blake, that is, not you.
I'm looking at the wiki because I've been looking
Yeah.
at it to see where we were. Man, this wiki is so fucking funny. It just takes shit that happens out of character and puts it in character.
What?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
It fucking says after they escape from Captain Marrow. The
Yeah.
crew now notices Jasper had slipped off from them and ran ahead. But that's not what happened. They separated before Captain
They
Marrow.
talked about it. They talked about it.
Just
Oh,
one person
no.
was confused and said, "Where's Jasper?"
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they're
that's
like,
what I
"Oh,
was
he went
imagining
to
because
the
I remember
castle."
them. I remember them requalifying it after the Marrow thing, and
Yeah,
that's
they
why I
talked out of
forgot.
character. And then,
Yeah.
No, we covered this. Don't worry. We understood why. But it's just so weird. You're right.
And also,
Oh, no. They're so
they
dumb.
so literally. I mean, it's what happens, so I understand why they did it. But it's really funny to see that the wiki also just says Pearl is going, quote, "Oh shit, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck," over and over again, while Duros begins to just cry. It's like, why gave this
That is so awesome, dude. That is so fucking awesome.
Oh, there's some cope though. It says Ragnar says
yeah.
they need to move on, otherwise Adam's death will have been for nothing. That didn't happen, did it?
No, he said that. That's what I meant when I said earlier. Ragnar's acting really weird and gives a big speech about why they need to move on, like he's a different character.
Yeah, but the way
Is what happened. And then Willem goes, "You're right, Ragnar! Well said!"
the way he says it, is like the way he says it in character is not as generous as the wiki says. Because as Noah said, he literally said like we got to focus on the mission.
Got a mission, guys!
Like he said it
Oh,
in such
that's
a
what he
fucking
meant.
weird way.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you say the mission, you sound like a psychopath with no feelings.
But
Even if the mission is to save that guy's daughter or whatever the
so
fuck, sister.
like they get the town is burning. Obviously, they want to.
Sorry. Well, still on the topic. It also says the crew gathers. This was Captain Marrow, and also wonder what he puts in his milk.
I'm so happy he included that! That was not a fucking real thing, Wiki! I fucking was scanning through the page looking for that when you said this. God, they're so retarded!
What
Oh, this
does
would
he
get so
put
funny.
in that milk?
What the actual fuck is
Wait.
wrong with these guys?
Wait
who
till he
wrote
drinks
this
his
shit?
chocolate milk.
The
Yeah.
thing is, these wikis are fucking literally like 30 paragraphs long. You could do it in like 5.
Yeah.
As they said, wow. As they said like 2 sections ago, wow, the guy who makes this wiki, bravo, you're autistic.
I like how once again Rustage can't describe the attire of the steampunk pirates, so he just says they have goggles and all have top hats. So that is canonically what they are. They're just a bunch of guys who look like their captain, because that's his outfit.
Hey,
They
Jesse.
just all wear the same look as him.
Hey, Jesse.
gotta wear bandanas.
I got you
It's my
a magnet medallion, Jesse. It's like a thing.
It's so awesome.
So fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone has to dye their hair purple.
Yeah.
Who would look? So who would look bad with purple hair on the crew?
Ivy would kind of look like the Joker.
I'm the Joker, Lee. Ivy, he has green hair. Lee, not fucking help.
Zarin.
Zarin would look great with purple hair. What are you talking about? He'd look like that new Fire Emblem protagonist from the fucking Muso game.
He would. And not like the cute girl.
No, that sucks. I like this one moment here where Ragnar is like, William's randomly like, maybe we should try talking to these steampunk pirates. And Ragnar just cuts one of their heads off and goes, why would we do that?
Ragnar's out for fucking blood. I mean,
if Briggs just played this character from the start, he might not have been so obnoxious.
I also love how, like, William goes to shoot someone. It's like, he says, Rustage asks, like, where are you shooting him? It's like, in the head? It's like, okay, you shoot him in the head. You shoot him in the head, but not through the brain. And like, what? Too far all of a sudden?
Well, no, Blake. That's because that's in the middle of the fight with Piper, and it's not killing her. So come on, bro.
You don't ask your players where they're shooting somebody.
Yeah, don't do that
unless they're dead.
People really hate when they're asked how do you use a ranged weapon because it's quote impossible to describe coolly.
That's why I asked Ben to do it a lot. It makes me laugh.
Make him suffer.
And you know I can't do it.
Sorry, Ben, you're the only one with this problem.
I'm sorry, I really am. I'm sorry I don't get to play the punch character every time.
Willie, what? Shooting is easy to describe cool. Anyway, yeah, a cool captain, a commander of the Steampipe Pirates shows up. It's a girl with a bandana that's not a bandana. It's something that covers your face. I guess that's a bandana. A scarf. That's what I meant. A scarf. I don't know why he didn't mean bandana. That would have been equally fine. Anyway, her name's Piper, and she's got 2 pipes that she fights with. The other guy, his name was Volt, and he fought with electricity. So I guess that means Eustace fights with...
you.
Stacy. I fucking hate this shit. Really? Piper? Really? You're just calling her Piper. It's in the name of your crew is Steam Pipe Pirates, and you're calling a subordinate Piper? Is she their mascot? Is she their, like, halftime show? Like,
oh no, that was their chopper. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I said this before when we met.
I'd want a Piper.
I said this before when we met. Same. Where I was just like,
no, that's a joke. This episode, Blake.
When we met Bullet before, I said
I know what your joke was, Blake. I was in the episode.
Yeah, it was my intro joke.
What?
Yeah.
I'm not making a joke.
Oh.
Your serious points about how everyone's named after what they are?
Yeah, it was just
Yeah. I was saying I remember that because I'm in the podcast, and Liam was saying how his episode joke today was about that. And now, like, we're talking about how it's another one of that right now.
Yeah,
I'm just making sure we're on the same page.
What were you saying?
Okay, no, keep going, man. It's fine.
No, what are you saying?
Literally,
I was just saying that. What do you mean? No, you had a point.
No, I literally just keep going.
Podcast moment. Wow.
No, I lost my train of thought.
This fight's fucking like lame and boring, right? They just,
what are you talking about? But William picks up a pistol that's just got a D4 extra damage. And it's like, awesome. He just reaches down and picks it up. And then he's like, you want dual wield them? He goes, no, I guess I could. And he's like having a moment where he's realizing, why don't I just dual wield pistols? But that's all screen. And then he's like, no, I'd rather have a D4 pipe that I don't have proficiency with than like dual wielding guns that I can bonus attack, have an extra attack with. Because I'm like retarded.
You gotta reload.
No.
I don't know what guns they're using in this fucking game.
I don't think they'll have to, but I don't know why holding a sword in your other hand would let you reload, but having a pistol wouldn't, Liam.
Shut up!
The epic running joke of the session starts, where we talk about how Duros has, quote, we believe in equality here, and smashes a woman in the face. And I smile. Because I also like hitting.
Days.
What's your joke, Blake?
I don't have one.
No, you do. You were going to say, I heard it. It cut off.
Jesus, Noah. If there's nothing else to say about this scene, please move on.
There's actually a little more to say about this scene.
Yeah,
so
Verona.
we can't move on. Liam, my favorite interaction was this scene was Ragnar going, I want to ask you a question, but, well, you're going to die either way, but it'll determine how you die. And Piper goes, well, I won't answer that then. And Ragnar pauses and goes, I guess I'll let you live then.
You know what? This was funny.
That caught me off guard because it was genuinely funny. And I was like, I don't know if he meant it like that. I think he might have been trying to say, well, maybe we'll let you live. But the way it came out was way funnier, and I'm glad he didn't correct himself. Because that's awesome. Anyway, she just dies to like 3 attacks.
Well, and then she responds with a fake backstory.
Oh, yeah.
Like an asshole, and it's funny.
It is funny.
She's like, oh, I was kidnapped as a child and raised as a pirate, and it's so sad. And then he swings his axe at her. And I think that's a fun character moment.
Yeah, William describes, knowing what that's like, by the way.
Okay. He does say that, doesn't he? That feels like a small piece of character.
Yeah, I guess William was
we
groomed.
got from a joke.
Yeah, William was, groomed. Awesome! Thanks, William. Cool.
He's just like me, for real.
You know what? This session's got a lot of small moments where they actually end up mattering. That's pretty cool, I gotta say.
Too bad Adam's death wasn't one of those.
Literally. Fuck. What was the point of it all? No.
And then Verona pulls out his gun and shoots Piper in the chest with his heartbreaker shot.
It's heartbreaker. I'm glad he gave it a name. These guys don't really name their attacks. That's so gay. It's One Piece, dude. You gotta name your attacks, even if it's just a punch. It's the whole point. What's their problem, man? Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. What happens next?
Blake?
What? You got it.
No, it's okay.
I don't really want to talk about it.
Why not? We're
All
on
right.
the podcast.
They fuck off and they get some magic bullets?
No, that's after Bullet, Liam.
Oh fuck, I'm sorry.
No. No. You're gonna forget the part where Ragnar asked if he can take a rollback because he went, oh, can I actually question these guys? Could I have not killed it after finishing describing murdering them?
No, I did not notice that. That's really funny.
And then Rustage doesn't respond. He's like, what? And Tekken goes, no, it's okay. It's fine. You don't have to take it back. Answers for him. Also an awesome moment. That's right. You're not even in control of your
I
own
would just
ride.
be like, you could try to piece them back together.
You can piece them back
I
together.
don't think it'll work.
Give it a shot, though.
That's funny.
That shit was retarded. That shit was stupid.
The heel.
Can we take a nap, guys?
A nap?
Ragnar asks if they can sleep, Liam.
A few moments later.
So, now we move on to, Bullet. I fucking called it, by the way. I said this would happen. You guys said no way.
Yeah, I bet you read ahead.
Bullshit. The only thing I knew ahead of time was Adam died at one point, and I really didn't think it was this episode, so it really fucking caught me off guard. I thought this was the moment Adam was going to turn around and start mattering, so his death mattered.
Wait, you knew Adam died? What the fuck?
I knew Adam died ahead of time, because I had seen, stuff about this show before.
He's so evil.
Well, I never mentioned it, did I?
You're evil.
Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, just like how you read ahead on Riverdale.
Oh.
I didn't read ahead. I watched the show before.
Oh.
Fucking idiot.
No, you did.
You totally
I read it. Oh, yeah, I did read
totally
ahead for a
did.
little bit, too, also, yeah.
You're evil. There you go, folks.
All right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that is very funny. That you're like, oh, this is his moment. Oh no, he's dead.
Yeah, it made the moment even funnier to me. But Bullet shows up because I mean, honestly, I figured Bullet was gonna die here too. This is really catches me off guard that Bullet doesn't die here. I feel like Briggs had the right idea about. No, it's credit to Briggs. He wanted to just brutally murder this woman. That's good. He had the right attitude. But Bullet shows up, and she goes, "I really got to protect my my income." As, behind her, everyone is dead, and the castle's being sieged, and the king is obviously fucked. Bullet. I feel like Bullet has picked the worst people in this situation to try and interfere with, personally. But then she pulls out 2 guns per hand, and they really get caught off guard by that and act like One Piece characters, like logic and like how they handle their weapons being goofy is like really weird. And like they literally need to explain to them like, no, it's like she holds one like upside down or something. They're like, oh, that's weird. And the fact that they got so hung up on that really stuck out to me, because like in their head they're just like, I'm like a D&D guy. I got like a hammer and a shield. Like that's what Lost Pause is thinking. I wear a knight. I'm hoping for like a +1 longsword. This bitch has 4 guns. What the fuck am I doing here? And I thought that was really funny personally.
Yeah, I agree.
Bullet tries to have a moment where she also says like, "Oh, I liked you guys." And thankfully, Lost Pause is coherent enough to go, I didn't like you at all. I'm like, Duros. It's still awake. That's surprising considering the way this episode's gone.
I thought William's responses when she first showed up was okay. I thought he
didn't
fine.
shoot her right away. That was good.
Well, I mean, she was like, she shot him.
Oh, yeah, so it didn't matter anymore. Yeah, so it didn't matter to him anymore.
Yeah.
Oh,
whoever
no.
shoots first is the winner.
Oh, no, that's so autistic.
And she's like, I'm here as a neutral party. And he's like, you fucking shot me!
That was funny.
I was kidding.
I was fucking kidding. They need more One Piece The Abridged series jokes in this series.
I agree.
Yeah. Anyone got any details on the Bullet fight they want to talk about?
I don't really remember.
Yeah.
It was pretty quick.
He asked for some like saving throws, but they never happened, so it doesn't matter. Like, you got anything on here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So there are 2 things in the fight. One, you said about running out of bullets. That's funny. They're never gonna do that, but you will run out of hand axes if you don't specifically state you were going to pick them up.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Oh no.
Because remember, folks, if you don't specifically say you get them, even though you logically always would if able, then they're gone forever.
I forgot about that. Why? Like, Lost Pause's reaction was like, I literally didn't think we had to worry about that.
That's why he picks up a gun later, being like, I guess it's better than a hand axe.
At least this shit's infinite.
Yeah, because I don't know why you would say he doesn't have infinite of them when, like, you would always retrieve them. Unless they literally fall in the ocean or, like, a volcano. He's going to go get it back.
It's so it's so ridiculous that it just what is the point of it?
It's just the most retarded thing ever, and like it's just like as a GM, it's like, what are you doing? Do you just want him to say after every combat, autistically shout, "I'm getting my hand axe"?
It's in the book, bro. I didn't make the rules.
Not everything they're doing is even in the book.
I didn't make the rules, bro.
Yeah, I tried to have Ben tell me he picked up his arrows, but he never did.
We made fun of you. No. We went through this.
That.
Because we made fun of you. Because shut the fuck up, Liam.
I never asked Ben to track arrows. Get the fuck out of here.
I opened up the first session by saying, Liam, I'm not tracking regular arrows.
And then you paused and you wanted to fight, but I glared at you and you backed off. I know what happened in my head.
I don't know
Liam.
about that.
That happened in my head. That means it's real.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Another funny thing was near the end of the fight where a bullet fires her trank dart and Rustage literally creams his pants until fucking Lost Pause says, wait, can I block that?
Oh yeah.
And then Rustage looks like he's shell shocked as he's just like, yeah. So then he rolls, and Rustage's like, it you block it a bit, but it curves around your shield and still hits Ragnar. Ragnar, make a save.
Well, yeah, the thing was, like, it was a crit. It goes back, we talked about this, how protection's overpowered. Not really, but still sucks. But he does have the best version of protection, because he's seeing what Rustage's other roll is on roll 20. So protection is just giving disadvantage to the attack blade. So what happens was, he's just like, yeah, I mean, I guess it still hits. But, like, he's just like...
No, I
don't know why he did
He shouldn't do that. He should just roll again.
I didn't say you didn't know, Blake. What I said was, I don't know why he lets it work this way. He should just roll again. Giving him the information on the other hit is insanely, like, tunes the ability. Like, it's still pretty shit. Don't get me wrong, but it's just such a bizarre thing to allow. That's not how it's supposed to work for a reason, because that lets you be able to know when it will work completely. In the same way that when someone goes, oh, fuck, I crit, like, you probably shouldn't be able to, like, you probably shouldn't say that out loud, so your player can't then be like, oh, well, I'll burn my defensive augment on it, unless it specifically forces you to let them know. Like funny no-crit abilities do. It's just so dumb.
I just found it funny because he sounded so excited to use that trank dart on Ragnar when he saw it crit. And literally has his, like, excitement destroyed. And then, like, we get into the autistic thing of it hits Ragnar. Ragnar's like, oh, I'm dead. And then Rustage just slams the table, looks at him, and jumps up and down while saying, no, you have 1 HP.
Because they forgot, because this entire session, Briggs has just been not halving damage in Rage, because he doesn't know D&D rules. Because he's never looked at them in his life.
Oh no! Fuck, he's not using his class features?
Yes. I mean, that was the whole debate. He's like, dude, you get half damage. And he's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So then he also succeeds to save. So Rustage doesn't get anything he wants there. And then we just go into them interrogating Bullet, and it literally is the most autistic thing ever, because William refuses to just, like, I did not understand why after they tie her up, it doesn't just be like, okay, I was fucking lying. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, I don't know why he thought she would be able to, like, attack. But let me just say, so the reason they end the fight so quickly is because mid-fight they do a joke. Because Verona hits. And like, dude, you're on fire today. What's fire? A candle. I throw him with my move action. My cunning action. Because William doesn't know you can do things with his move action. I throw the candle at him. And Bolt sees that. And I appreciate Rustage for making these little memes they don't understand matter. Because it matters that it's saying Bolt just surrenders. Because these candles apparently mean you're a part of, like, an assassination organization. And she shits her pants completely and acts like they literally have, like, deific dominion over her. Like, I'm your slave now, do whatever, you're gonna kill me. I can't win.
It's pretty funny. And I like it. It's a fun moment.
It is funny. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, Bullet.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with what Rustage does. It's just another example of the players doing their best to avoid learning anything.
Oh it's just, well, I mean, these players don't care.
Yeah,
they just, William doesn't want to say anything to, like, let her know, to get her have the upper hand.
He mentions this after because they start trying to talk to her a little bit, getting info of this about the candles or wherever they are. And he gets nervous, basically. He's like, I want to knock her out. And Rustage's like, what? And he's like, they knock her out. And, like, Willie and Tekken just out of character is like, I'm just nervous that she'll, like, find out and, like, do something or whatever. It's just like, he's the most unconfident but brash and driven to taking action player I've ever seen. Like, he does so much, but he's so scared of it at the same time. It's surreal.
Like, Lost Ball is literally, it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, they all are openly questioning what the fuck is his plan here. And
On that note, I would like to say, sorry, I'm cutting you off.
No, go for it.
The way the wiki wrote this has the best typo ever. It makes me laugh so fucking hard. It says, Ragnar realizing how annoyed William was, smacking her in the back of the head and knocking her up.
Dude, my fanfics, they're becoming reality here.
I wish that was me.
Same. Yeah, Tekken knocking her out. I don't know if you guys thought about this. It really reminded me of like a shitty moment in One Piece Oda would write, where he just like cucks you out of information because a character does a joke. It really felt like an Oda moment to me, and so that you know what, he's just channeling the spirit of the game. So I think you guys shouldn't criticize him so much.
That was the most psychotic thing I've ever heard you say.
It's just so.
Am I wrong?
It's just so bizarre because this even more than most of the other times this has happened. Of like, she literally surrendered because of this information you don't know.
Yeah,
and you stated you took her weapons away and have her tied up and bound.
She was no threat to them.
I do not understand in any way why Tekking, not William, Tekking was nervous about letting her know they lied.
He's so scared.
And honestly, the truth is that
yeah,
you killed one.
We're not part of this group, but we killed the guy who had this.
So I don't know how that makes it worse. Yeah. Because in Bullet's mind, one of those means I have to kneel down. I don't want to die horrifically. Please just kill me peacefully. I surrender. Please just kill me quickly. It's so surreal if you think about it.
It's just so fucking odd. Because it's like, okay, this is obviously very important. William, this is probably very important to you. But like, you're taking... Because he what he showed here out of character by just saying like, I don't know, I got nervous. I didn't want to I don't know, like continue lying. Some of his characters
didn't want to get caught.
Yeah, one of his major character traits is just like, yeah, that really speaks poorly to every interaction in the future.
If she's awake, he'll make me roll bluff.
It's only like I have all the skills for bluff. I would hate to use them.
And as Noah said, they let her go, but Ragnar like attempts to kill her, but gets cucked out of it and just accepts people saying she goes.
Hold on. I just want to say, in the middle of this scene, Lost Paws realizes this is so gay. As they're debating if they should wake her up again, he just goes, "Can I just go help Pearl? It's more in character for me. I don't care." He goes to just go off screen, be saving civilians with Pearl. Well, these guys debate if they should wake her up again, which they do, and proceed to be retarded again. And she's about to leave. Ragnar's having this internal debate, like Blake said, and they go, "Wait, hold on. It's like, what's Eustace Valve like?" In the middle of her being unconscious, by the way, I have in my notes is when Ragnar asks about the long rest. And he's the one... how do we forget this? Ragnar is the one who proposes they all pretend to know what this organization is to scare her. Ragnar! Briggs, this isn't your character. What are you doing? Play a different character then. Why'd you make Ragnar so retarded if you wanted to do shit like this? And then they ask her some questions, and they find out that Eustace Valve really likes his kid. He says all the time, "I got the best kid. Kid's great. I love my kid. Kid.
I love kids!
I love kids!"
He also has the Steam Paramecia because it is stated he produces Steam, not that he is Steam.
I would like if the wiki would update that to say definitely Paramecia, like Blake pointed out, because he's a real fan of One Piece and knows the difference. But they say, could be either, but probably Paramecia. No, that's a hard Paramecia.
When you say produce, that means Paramecia.
Exactly, but they're scared. They don't want to claim it. They don't want to claim it's a Steam like, Paramecia. They want to be, vague.
And I'm confident that Tekking and Rustage
No.
Like Rustage knows that and used that wording purposefully.
Absolutely.
Like he is shown he at least knows the syntax for how you describe a devil fruit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Also, it's like you get a green bullet, dude. It's a pop green.
Yeah, they get some pop greens,
also,
but they act like they don't know what they are for a while, and they make her describe them. They go, "Is it a healing bullet?" And she goes, "No." And William 6 is really funny to go. Where are them?
It's because he says like it's like a green bullet, like it's
he thinks it's healing.
Like it's literally just like a bullet, it's like colored green. It's like okay, it's either an actual pop green or it's like a bullet that has a pop green embedded in it.
Yeah.
But like, why is the bullet green unless you dipped it in like green paint?
Yeah, dude, it's in my fucking cream cheese, bro. Chill.
I'm not quite sure, and it's like you wanted to dance. Like, why don't you just say out of meta once you describe it doing vines? Like, yeah, guys, it's like a pop green. It's the of course the characters would never know what the fuck's a pop green. No one besides Usopp knows what that is.
No one knows how to differentiate.
Whoa! Don't fucking shit talk my boy Heracles.
Yeah, I was wondering if you'd say the name.
Dude, listen, they're in roleplay right now. They don't want to break persona, as Ragnar put it this episode, to talk about that. They want to keep it in character.
Like we're about at the end. The episode was so fucking weird because like Adam wasn't himself, then he died. Ragnar wasn't himself. William was too much of himself. I don't know. It a lot happened this episode, and none of it good.
It was very cool. I really. Oh, wait, what's that? We're getting to the end, and they're all in the throne room. Okay, that's interesting. But wait, what's happening?
There's a line I have to mention though.
Oh, sorry.
The podcast is when they're telling him about Eustace and that he has a son. William says the line, "It wouldn't be the first time I've had to kill a father." Which is funny, but it's psychotic to say.
So we're like owning it. We're like owning the label, and everyone's okay with it.
Yeah. Oh, they say something.
They've been on this track for a while, but I think
they say something else funny with Eustace Kid, where Bullet says that he's really mellowed out lately. Then you look around at the burning island as they capture slaves, and he's raiding the royal throne.
That was funny, at least. Yeah, that is unironically kind of funny. You're right.
Really fucking mellowed out. Jesus Christ.
That's a pretty funny gag. I'll give it to him. That seems like an epithet race gag.
It's like
like a little like a throwaway joke.
I was caught off guard because it was like, fuck, Jesus.
Well, okay. It could be a fun character.
So yeah, like we said, yeah, I mean she's not dead.
Yeah, she's a slave, but that's cool.
And Rustage, I know she comes back. I don't know when. I just know later because I see her in the fucking thumbnail.
Yeah, I saw episode 24. She comes back. Unfortunately, thanks for the spoiler, asshole.
Yeah, and
Rustage.
I'm sitting there thinking like, okay, Rustage, did she literally leave now, come back later, and then die in that episode?
That'd be so fucking base, dude.
Holy
shit.
I will heavily judge him for, like, why the fuck he would waste my time.
Dude, that'd be so awesome.
But I guess we'll see when we eventually get there. But yeah, we do end on the epic scene of Jasper, Captain Marrow, and Eustace Valve looking at each other in, like, a triangle formation as the king cowers behind the throne.
I was gonna get a little.
You forgot the important detail.
What?
Captain Marrow has chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk, which Rustage says before anyone can make a joke. That might mean something, or like something. Like he does that thing where he's the unconfident GM, acknowledge like, check. I did that on purpose.
I actually joked about that earlier, so I didn't want to rehash it.
Oh damn! I'm sorry. My bad. I fucked that up. I'm fucking sorry. I'll go in the penance corner.
So yeah, episode's done.
No, actually, I wanted to quick, but that's a funny joke I should be able to set up. I did want to ask. Are they in a freeway fight? I didn't even understand the context of what the scene was because he's trying to rush to the continued next
I'm
time.
sorry. Was there an ending scene that I missed?
Liam, there was a cutaway. Are you fucking with me,
Wait,
Liam?
Liam, what's the last thing you remembered?
I don't know. It just faded out, and then the episode ended.
What,
Oh my
like Liam?
You missed.
Did you
I'm
miss?
seeing
ended?
a thing in the wiki. I'm just like, I don't remember this.
Okay, Liam. Yeah, you missed. Okay, Liam. There was a quote cutaway just for chat as we did a end scene that the players were not allowed to hear. Liam.
Oh, I guess I'm
What
a
if
player.
Blake did it like that? What if I did it like that, where we have those end session scenes or whatever? We just said, "Hey, guys, definitely on Discord." Blake,
That'd be
take your
so
headphones
fun.
off.
Blake, you're not allowed to.
Don't edit this episode,
Yeah,
Blake.
Lee, this is like a dream you're having, so can everyone else like go to a different channel?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Lee, private
Sorry,
call?
this Discord server only has one voice
Guys,
channel.
this is for you. Noah is not listening to it. He's in the bathroom. I'm gonna do this quick before he gets back.
It's fine. I don't even pay attention during those scenes.
So we get a cutaway towards on the ship, Gravy revealing he's a candle-holding member and says, I really should get rid of this thing, but it's got all these memories, or something vague like that. So, Gravy, I was right! He was sus! I knew it! There was no way this fat fuck was just gonna literally be the same the whole time. He was going to have to do it, and you know why? Because it's a joke. Because it's, like Sanji had a background that was super secret. Because they're cut.
That's so funny.
So I gotta ask, like you revealed last session with fucking Taka and Yaki, that the gimmick of the organization is like they all have like a pet.
Yeah.
What was Gravy's pet? I don't know. I'm just asking.
What's a fat animal?
Raccoon?
A pig?
I guess a pig, yeah.
Yeah, raccoon.
I think a raccoon's a little like too
They're a
sneaky.
little live. Could be like a cow.
And I've like fucking fat ones.
It's probably a meat animal that would make the gravy.
It's probably a pig.
Yeah, it's probably a pig.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. Is it dead? Is that why he's not in the organization anymore?
You said they could all like shape what like grow.
Whoa. This is me revealing something to you off the podcast that I know of in the future.
Whoa. I don't know anything about it.
Don't spoil that to Liam. Yeah.
Did you not say that on podcast?
No, Blake. We were just talking about that.
I was about to say, what the fuck are you talking about with animals?
Yeah,
we haven't seen Marrow with an animal.
He's not a candle holder.
Didn't he have a... wait, who's the second one we saw?
We haven't... Gravy. We've only seen Taco. What are you talking about, Liam? What do you mean? The second one?
Didn't we see a second one?
A candle? No, we saw the card, Liam.
No, you're conflating with the card that Williams.
I probably am. Sorry,
The card was found in the fucking prison cell that Taka went into. The candle was the thing he had because he's part of the organization.
You're right. My brain's just filling in information.
Yeah. So Gravy hidden backstory.
Spoilers.
Wonder what it will mean. I'm comments. I would like you to say. I would like to say I'm still very excited for whatever this V fight is.
I don't know.
You guys are psychotic.
I don't know why you're hung up on that. I feel like our audience, they're trying to trick us. I believe they're our enemy internally, Blake.
They keep hyping it up, so I'm really hoping it's as bad as the second.
One episode! Don't put that on them!
When he's commented more than once about it, he commented again about it.
Alright, well, guys, if they're mean to you on the episode because of this fight being, like, not funny or something, don't blame me. I tried to downplay your involvement. If Blake bullies you for this, it's not my fault.
I just act like it was funny no matter what to make them feel good.
Guess you're gonna have to edit this episode again, huh?
Yeah, so we're done, right?
Well, what's the viewer question this week?
What's the viewer question of the week, Ben? I know you're not ready for it. Damn.
Damn, no wonder he's so good at this. This is
viewer
hard.
question of the week.
Yeah.
What song have I been listening to while talking on the podcast?
No, that sucks. Like,
what
terrible
the fuck?
It's a terrible one.
I want to
Liam.
know if I
Thanks.
can guess it.
I'm gonna guess no, Liam. Were you that predictable? Have you been dropping hints the whole episode, Liam?
No, not at all. You could probably guess it though.
What do you mean I could guess it? What the fuck? Was it Don't Lose Your Way again? Have you never stopped?
What?
I don't know.
No, I've just been listening to Spanish Flavors the last 3 fucking hours on this long ass fucking podcast. I'm going fucking crazy.
Bass, dude. That's funny.
Man, you should put some background music in the podcast, Blake, you know, for all those dead air moments we have.
Yeah. That's fair. Viewer question of the week. What is a better show to listen to than this?
I feel like we already did this one.
We did.
Oh, you're right. We did. Fuck. I like this
Your
show.
question. What's a worse show?
We already
What's
did that,
the
too.
worst? What's a? Was that the same? What's a good?
Yeah, we asked for the same. We asked for them at the same time.
Oh, we're so derivative.
Viewer question. What would you like the viewer question to be next week?
There we go.
Ooh, wow, I like it.
And no one give your answers and responses.
Once again, just ask them for our content because we're too fucking lazy.
I'm not lazy. I'm just not creative.
I'm fucking lazy and not creative.
There you go.
Yeah. So
Sometimes life comes at you fast.
I guess we can call it there.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. I could keep spinning my wheels for a while.
Yeah, me too. My wheelchair's just got out of the shop.
Well, Liam, you better go catch it.
What the fuck does that mean? All right, thanks everybody for watching this week's episode of the Supernova Sorry. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please watch the RWBY show. It's really good. I'm back in it. Richard's back in it. It's good. Watch the One Piece show that Blake does. It's being uploaded on this channel now. You want to catch up on it? There's a playlist on this channel. It's pretty good. I'm in it for a lot of it. Ben's in it eventually, and then Richard comes in eventually. And it's really good. I promise. It's a little rough at the beginning, but I'm funny in the carry, so it's good. Thanks, everybody.
See ya.
Grab yourself a seat and keep those hands in the vehicle at all times. You're about to be taken on a ride through the untamed wilds of internet role-playing. Observe them in their natural habitat.
So you head out. You know that'd be funny. I didn't know there'd be consequences.
Enjoy the splendor of their spurgery.
Felix, who is the lion fauna,
And feast your eyes upon the questionable creations of internet randoms.
Actually, I've never DM'd before.
This is the Supernova Safari.